We are posting the best ever results of our history. So I would say the first thing is to highlight this. And it's true that we had a fourth quarter very much in line with the previous one, with a strong increase of revenues. As you mentioned, good discipline on the costs, which means, as you said, with a low cost of risk, a record net profit, and a return on tangible equity of 10%, above 10%, which I think is pretty good. So all this is very, very positive. And as you mentioned, we are entering into 2022 with confidence.
Frédéric, I'm really struggling to find a serious banking top-level executive who will tell me that interest rates are wrong for Europe, given everything you've just told me about the strength of your business and I guess the French economy and the markets you operate in. Why do we still have negative rates in Europe? It just doesn't seem appropriate, sir.
Listen, this issue of inflation, how long it will last, and interest rate is still a complex one. And I do believe the jury is out. It's very clear that we see, of course, inflation. The question for me is, are we going to see a sustainable increase of wages, which would then create a loop towards further increase of prices? I think it's not that clear. Probably we'll see the beginning of a normalization, but at the same time, it's probably true that it's important that it is done in an orderly manner to avoid, if I may say, nervousness on the markets, very strong correction of asset values. So I think it's a complex equation. I hope and I really believe it will be done in a progressive way.
Frédéric, this is Charlotte jumping into the conversation. I wanted to ask you about the LeasePlan, because of course 2021 was also important for SocGen because you made the largest acquisition in your history. So tell us about the logic behind this acquisition. We know banks are trying to diversify the source of revenue. You say you want LeasePlan and your leasing unit to become the third arm at the bank. So tell us what's the logic behind this.
Yes, may I just highlight that beyond the strong net profit of the group, what is very positive in 2021 is that we were able to effectively make very significant strategic development. It's true for Boursorama. If I may just say that Boursorama is growing more strongly than expected, and with ING in France, the capacity to accelerate the development. And then, as you said, this fundamental acquisition by ALD of LeasePlan to create the world leader in mobility. All banks are facing, if you wish, if you look at the long term, the need to find growth opportunities. It's fair to say on the retail side, it will remain complex because you have newcomers, new competitors, pressure on revenues, etc. Here in mobility, it's a 15-year growth opportunity because there is a change of usage of cars, and it's a way also to participate to the energy transition. So it's a formidable growth opportunity for Societe Generale, very much connected with all our client base, whether it's corporates. It's the best way for a CEO in a corporate to show its commitment is also to change the car fleet, to switch to electrical vehicles, but also for individual clients, because themselves, they will probably lease more and more and buy less and less. And if I may, we will be in an extremely positive position to provide the service to this broad range of clients. So it's for us a great opportunity of growth and of profitable activity. As you know, it's certainly our most profitable business. So it was I think, a great strategic move.